this harassment issue. Like, he claimed that I overexposed myself and I brought this all on myself. And that's what I think really has made me sad and angry about the situation.
First at 5, a Tallahassee mother says she was targeted on a Delta Airlines flight, all for trying to take care of her infant son. That mother tonight demanding an apology from the airline and offering her words of encouragement to other mothers out there. Good evening, I'm Jade Balexa.
And I'm Abby Maurer. Thanks for joining us for the news at 5. KCU says the trouble all started on a weekend flight home from Atlanta to Tallahassee. Now, she's talking exclusively with WTXL's Greg Angel about why she says the flight attendants were out of line.
They're supposed to be the friendly skies, but Tallahassee mother KCU says it can be anything but that.
There was nobody sitting next to me or us.
She was in Atlanta on Delta Flight 2655, ready to head home to Tallahassee. The night was late and the weekend had been long.
Probably around 20 till 10. He was hungry or wanted to nurse, and so I unlatched my bra strap.
1-year-old Will is Casey's third child. She's breastfed them all, even on planes, plenty of times before. Says she didn't think much about this time either.
So he's nursing, getting ready to sleep.
Until Casey says she was approached by a female flight attendant.
She was walking towards me, opening up a plastic bag that had a blanket in it. And so she pulled it out and she said, "Here, this is for you." And I asked her what it was for, because I hadn't asked for a blanket. And she said, "It's for you to cover up while you're nursing." And I was like, "I don't need that, thank you." And she said, "Well, we're getting complaints about this."
First, Casey says her reaction?
I was stunned.
But Casey says this was just the beginning. Moments later, a second flight attendant showed up.
Oh, he was really aggressive. Leaned over me while I was nursing him and said, "I'm going to need you to cover up while you're doing that." And I said, "No, I'm not covering up. I'm not doing anything wrong."
That's when Casey took to Twitter, sending out a series of tweets, reaching out to Delta directly. One tweet at 10:25 p.m. saying, quote, "My baby and I decide when to nurse. My body, not yours." The support quickly coming in. Followers taking to Twitter, Casey's blog, even Delta's Facebook page.
It's been incredible to see how much support we've been getting from other moms.
When they landed in Tallahassee, Yu says she approached the two flight attendants and asked to see a supervisor. While they waited, the discussion was taken up with the captain, and this is where Yu says the flight attendant's stories took a turn.
Female flight attendant said at that point, she's like, "No, I never said that there was a complaint. I gave this to you out of your own comfort in case you wanted to cover up." And I'm like, well, if that were the case, then why did you have somebody else come back and tell me that I needed to cover up?
Now, to be fair, I reached out to Delta Airlines. A spokesman tells me they are looking into the matter. Meanwhile, he forwarded me here to their website, which lists their policy on breastfeeding. It clearly states Delta fully supports a woman's right to breastfeed on board Delta and Delta Connection aircraft and in Delta facilities. Delta spokesman Michael Thomas adds that their entire 20,000 flight attendant crew are trained on this policy. Delta has since reached out to Casey, offering an apology and a refund. Casey says the lesson here is not only for Delta, but for everyone.
I want all moms to know that they can feed their babies however they want, whatever they want. If they feel comfortable covering up, then that's awesome.
In Tallahassee, Greg Angel, WTXL, ABC 27, dedicated to you.
In the state of Florida, breastfeeding a baby may occur in any location, public or private, where the mother is authorized to be. It does not under any circumstance qualify as an unnatural and lascivious act, nor is it considered sexual conduct. In the state of Georgia, the basic act of nurture is allowed in any location where the mother and baby are authorized to be. 45 states in total allow women to breastfeed in public places.